DoctorAche reviews The King's Speech. Short review. Pretty good movie with great performances and atmosphere. It won all those awards for a reason. Writing gets a 7 out of 10. Really good writing, especially in the character department. Beginning gets another 7. Very good beginning. It shows us his stammer, the prince's stammer, and sets up the conflict in a very efficient way. Ending gets a 7 as well. Very good ending, satisfying ending. It feels really good to see him make it through his whole speech without stuttering, and seeing how much of a struggle it was throughout really gives it a good payoff. Characters get a 7. Really well written with real motivations, very important. Performances get an 8. My favorite thing out of this whole movie was the performances. Really enjoyable, just super realistic. Really liked that. Timing gets a 6. The pacing was done very well. Sound gets a 5. It did its job. Score is a 7. Pretty good score. I enjoyed the score. Excuse me. Believability and relatability is null and void because these are real events. Editing gets a 6. Felt good. Did not make me cry. Production value gets an 8. It did not feel cheap at all, and it must have been really difficult for it to really feel the way it did, because it takes place pre-World War II. They did a really good job of making it feel pre-World War II. Like, great job with the production value on this film. Overall enjoyability gets a 7 from me. I like this movie, but due to my astronomical expectations, my own fault, I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have or would have if I hadn't set myself up for failure. Rewatchability / recommendability gets a 6 for me. Pretty good, and I'd recommend to all of you, and I may watch again in the future. Alright, pros and cons time. Alright, pros. Atmosphere is great. It really makes you feel for his problem in the beginning. Like, it makes you feel like, his story with his kids about the penguin is just adorable. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. His first meeting, or the first meeting between the prince, later the king, and the speech therapist was done very well, very good, very good. It was very well executed. Very good scene. Exposition works and doesn't feel forced in several different scenes in the movie. There was a really great midnight session, and I like that they put Winston Churchill in this movie. Also, the score was great, as I already said. Cons. There really weren't many cons. At times it seemed a bit slow, or like it's dragging, but other than that, it was just that I anticipated so much, and due to my own high expectations, I was disappointed. My own fault, as I've said already, but there we are. Final thoughts. Very good movie. Great acting, writing, atmosphere. Most people absolutely loved this movie. And you probably did, or will, if you watch it. Rating from me is a 7 out of 10. This concludes my review of The King's Speech. If you want to see my other videos, click the thingies. They should be on the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions for future reviews, let me know those as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!